Hello everyone, how are you doing today? Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Dr. Iyabo. I'm the Money to Honey coach. I'm a business and lifestyle and dating coach, and the topic we're speaking about today is all about dating. So if you need me as your dating coach, just go to my website and look at the offers I have on there, and I'll be happy to be your dating coach. I know there's many of you women out there who are still making a lot of mistakes with dating, and I really want to help you find, or rather attract, because we don't find men, we attract them, attract that high quality man in your life. So whether it's business coaching you need, if you want to make more money, or you're looking to become an entrepreneur, or just basic lifestyle like wellness and being more confident, or being a really good public speaker like I am, or if it's dating coaching you need, then make sure you go to my website. I have 2 or 3 offers in there for you. I don't have a big variety of offers because I like to keep it simple. But having said that, my coaching bootcamp is approaching fast. It's starting on May 20th. So if you're a woman out there who knows that you have a strength or a gift or talent that you're really good at, and you want to start your own coaching business, you want to start teaching women about confidence, or about public speaking, or how to make money, or how to be a good budgeter, just any strength that you have, or a health and wellness coach, or fitness coach, or relationship coach, anything you have within you that you know you can teach other people, I'd love you to join my coaching bootcamp, because it's a 6-week program where I will be coaching women how to become high ticket coaches. Or if you're already a coach and you're still charging $100 or $200 or $500, join my coaching bootcamp. Let me help you elevate into high ticket coaching. So having said all that, today I'm doing a video which was requested by one of my great supporters and one of my women that watch most of my YouTube videos. You know who you are, so this video is dedicated to you. You requested this topic, and I'm so happy to do it because it's such an important topic. So the topic is, what do men love most about women? But I have modified it into, what do high quality men love about women? Because they're men and then they're men. And I know that all the women that are on my platform or in my radar, they're high quality women, and they're also looking for high quality men. So what do high quality men love most about women? We're going to divide it into 2 groups: the physical things they love and the non-physical things they love. So let's just dive in. So the physical things they love, right? Number 1, which I've said in many of my videos, nobody likes anybody who smells badly. So women, take care of your hygiene. Take care of the way you smell. Make sure you smell nice and fresh. I'm not saying you should spray half of your perfume on you every time you're going to meet him. No. Even just 1 or 2 sprays is fine. Take a shower, right? Change your hairstyle often, wash your hair, floss, right? Because body odor is not just bodily, it's also like mouth odor. Floss, brush your teeth twice a day, use mouthwash, smell fresh, okay? So odor is 1. High quality men, okay? And the reason why I'm saying high quality men is, there are all sorts of men out there. A man who just wants you for sex, or who just wants your money, or who just wants you to while away the time, just a companion while he's looking for his forever woman. He's not going to really care about whether you smell good or you don't smell good. He wants what he wants. If he wants money from you, that's all he's looking for. If he wants sex from you, that's all he's looking for. If he's just looking for somebody to go to the bar or to the club with while he's searching for his good quality woman, that's what he's going to focus on. So I'm talking about high quality men that actually want to stay with you, right? That want to commit to you, that are looking for a long-term partner or a wife, right? So a high quality man, remember that a good man, a high quality man, wants you to smell well. The next thing is, I do want to clarify here that when it comes to the physical qualities, everybody has their type, right? So I don't want to say this and just, generalize it for everyone. But I know that the first quality I said, smelling good, everybody, and smelling fresh, everybody likes that. Okay, but when it comes to the other physical characteristics, everybody likes their type. However, I do want to break this myth that some men love skinny women and some men love overweight and obese women. I'm sorry, I don't like using the word fat. It's a little bit demeaning. I do want to break that myth because it's not a myth that is true. I don't think that any man goes out there to look for a woman who looks skeletal and who's bony and just has no curves. I don't think so. If they do, then they probably have something wrong with them up here. At least the men that I have talked to, people like my husband or other men that I've dated, or, books that I've read, or, just from listening to men over the years and from my research, men don't like the two extremes. And then some people will say, oh yeah, men like their women obese and overweight. I'm not sure that that's true. I'm not sure. If you interviewed 100 men, I don't think any of them will tell you I'm looking for an obese woman. Everybody has their type. This one is a hard one to say, but I do want to say that most high quality men, okay, look for women that are slim and still have some curves. Okay, that's all I can say. I don't think that men love women who look anorexic. Again, I'm not shaming anorexic people, but some of you have it in your head that men just like skinny women who are bony. Maybe some do, but that's their issue. But they're not the majority, okay? The majority, the average high quality man just wants his woman to be slim and still have some curves. But I don't believe it when you guys say there's some men who like skinny, bony women, or there's some men who like their women obese and overweight. I just don't believe it. So most high quality men like slim women. Most high quality men also like women who take care of themselves, right? So that, after he starts dating you and you're exclusive, or you become engaged, or the big one, you get married and then you let yourself go. You start eating, pots of rice, or you start eating fast food and 10 slices of pizza, and you become a couch potato and you use the kids as an excuse and this as an excuse. If you let yourself go, it's not very attractive to a man, okay? Some of you have a problem with this, some of you women, and I want to, explain this to you now. You cannot say because you're married and because you're having kids and because your life is busy and you have this and that to do, therefore you neglect yourself. You can't do that, because physical attraction, whether you like it or not, is very, very important to both men and women. I want a man to be with a man that I'm physically attracted to, because if I'm not physically attracted to the man, nothing else can even start. If I'm physically attracted to a man, I'm going to respect him, I'm going to love him. It's very important. Some of you women don't want to hear that. You feel like, oh, it's not fair. Why is the man not physically attracted to me anymore? Doesn't he understand that I'm now married, I now have 2 kids, or I now have 5 kids? It's not an excuse. You figure out your life, okay? You ask for help. If you talk to your husband about, look, I have to have time to exercise, I have to have time to prepare meals, I'm stressed out, I'm not sleeping well, so it's making me gain weight. If you start talking about that from the beginning, excuse me, sorry, my allergies. If I'm not coughing, I'm sneezing. Atlanta is full of pollen, but that's life, right? Yeah, if you don't start to take care of your life and talk to your husband about how you're going to delegate some parts of your life, right? And how you're going to get help for the kids, or get help as if you get a cleaner, get a personal assistant. So I know some of you guys are going to say, how can we afford it? You can. It just takes proper budgeting, but you cannot let yourself go. This is why there's so many married homes that don't have sex anymore. They're not physically intimate anymore. Why? Because the man, and today we're talking about what men love most in women. So I know some of you are thinking, what about the men who also get pot bellies and don't take care of themselves? That's another video for another day, I understand. But today we're talking about you what men love most about you, about us. Okay, so let's deal with one thing at a time. For me, I like to look within myself first. If you followed my platform and my the way I think, that is me. I like to deal with myself first before I start blaming other people for what they're not doing. Look within first and sort your own problem out before you start saying, he didn't do this, he didn't do that, because then you're never going to be able to solve the problem. So I'm talking to you women out there who are deceiving yourself that men like you overweight and obese, they like big butts. I'm going to come to the big butts thing in a second, but for married women, stop letting yourselves go. Okay, having kids is not an excuse. You need to schedule exercise. You need to watch the way you're eating. If you're going to convert to an all-plant diet, convert to an all-plant diet and take care of yourself. Cut out the sodas. Get up and stop being a couch potato. Yes, you can have time for exercise. Limit stress. Okay, we're going to come to all that, but I wanted to emphasize here that physical attraction is very important. Some of you will be like, well, how can my husband not love me anymore because I've gained weight? Doesn't he understand that women get older? Because you're getting older doesn't mean you should gain weight. I'm sorry. But there are many women in middle age who still I try my best to keep my figure. Yes, my weight fluctuates plus or minus 5 pounds. But once I see that I'm gaining 7 pounds from my normal, I really focus. I cut back on my foods. I really focus so that I don't pass that threshold. It's a myth that if you're getting older, you should gain weight. It is not true. You women are just super relaxed and you're eating like you can't eat the same way you were eating in your 20s because your metabolism does slow down. So, the reason why you may not be having sex anymore, or again, pardon me here, I'm not blaming your husband for cheating. I'm not blaming you for your husband cheating. I'm not. Just slow down, calm down. But if your husband isn't physically attracted to you anymore, it doesn't mean that he doesn't love you. Well, he may start to love you less as time goes on, but if you're letting yourself go, you're gaining too much weight, you're not taking care of yourself, you're not wearing the same lingerie you used to wear, you're just not taking care of yourself, he's going to not want to be with you sexually, okay? This is a big thing, and you guys always want to blame the men that, oh, they're cheating, they're this, they're that, but have you looked within yourself? Are you taking care of yourself? Are you still the woman he met before? And please don't use the kids as an excuse, because you can still do it even though you have kids. It is a problem that women get into. It's because, yes, you've let yourself go. You've decided you want to be a stay-home mom. Then you don't have enough money to go to, it's a vicious circle, but I'll get into it. There's a way to prioritize the things in life. Get up and go to work even after you've had your kids so that you'll have money. You and your husband will have money to contribute to the household, and you'll be able to have money for gym membership or for fruits and veggies, and you'll even be able to have a life outside the home and be inspired to keep your weight down. Because if you're home all the time and all you do is clean and cook and take care of the kids, it's not a very inspiring place to be. It's like a big setup for weight gain. So I want to talk, I'm spending a lot of time here today because women, having kids is not an excuse for weight gain. It's not. And getting older is not an excuse for weight gain. It's not. So take care of yourselves, because if your husband isn't physically attracted to you, there goes your sex life and there goes your love life, really. You're just going to be there at home as a mother and as a home provider, and this husband is going to be out there checking out women who are still taking care of themselves. They may even be in middle age, if those women, but they're taking care of themselves and they still have some sexiness to themselves because they haven't put on 20 pounds. I'm a woman, so I can tell you guys the truth. It's just how it is. Stop letting yourselves go after marriage, okay? So men like slim women that still have curves. That's number 2. I know I spent a lot of time on it. The rest won't be as long. Number 3 is about the physical. Again, this is going to be controversial, but from the men that I've met, from what I've read, in general, I'm not saying all men, okay? Obviously, high quality men like women who look feminine and sexy. And what else makes a woman look feminine? Longer hair. Don't pounce on me. Women, I'm doing this video to help you. So it's either you listen or you don't listen, okay? High quality men in general like women who are very feminine. And what part of a body, aside from what we've talked about, being slim and having curves, also makes a woman feminine? The longer the hair, the more feminine the woman is. So I do want to say this out there. Again, I'm not saying that high quality men never like short hair. Yes, if you have short hair, you've taken care of yourself, you're slim, you have curves, you have all these other qualities I'm going to discuss, yes, you're fine. But I'm just telling you what I know men prefer. You can go to Google and Google it. You can go wherever. But if it's a man who just wants you for sex, or who just wants you for companionship, or who just wants you for money, he's not going to care whether you're bald or you have short hair. He just wants to jump into bed with you and have fun. So the longer your hair, the more flowy your hair, the sexier you are. It's just the truth. Take it or leave it. And then the last physical thing is dressing sexy but still classy. Okay? Yes, now we can talk about the big butts fad and all of that. Yes, the big butts thing is an in thing now, but do high quality men really love that? I don't think so. And from the men that I've spoken to, from research online, the general, again, I'm saying here that some men have things they love. They have their fetishes here and there, but if it's a fetish, that's all he really wants in you. It's all sexual, okay? Physical attraction, honestly, is different from everything hypersexualized. You get what I'm saying? Physical attraction also melts into emotional attraction, right? So you can go and get the big butts, you can subject yourself to surgery and get the big butts, you can have half of your butt out or half of your boobs pointing out or everything out there. You will attract a lot of men, but are they going to be good, high quality men? Nope, they're not. This is why a lot of you will say, I can't find a man, they're all jerks, they're all this. No, there's still good men out there. But are you physically in the kind, is your physical appearance going to attract high quality men? No, it's going to attract men who are going to just want sex, and then after that they'll ghost you. And then you're wondering, why did he ghost me? Why isn't he replying my calls? Why isn't he? He's not going to tell you that, yes, your butt was a sexual thing, sexual tool. He felt it, he did whatever he needed to do with it. Let me not get graphic. And he's dumped you, he's moved on. But the fact that a high quality man who wants to marry you at home, to be at home with him and take you out to, dinners and all of that, is just looking for a big butt. If you have a big butt and you have nothing else going for you, why do you think a high quality man would want that? Women, let's get our common sense together, okay? So this is why I have a problem with plastic surgery. Yes, you can do all the plastic surgery in the world, but if you don't fix everything else, especially your mind, the non-physical things, yes, you'll attract a lot of men. Are they going to be committed to you? Are they going to be good men, or are they going to be really good partners? Probably not, okay? So learn how to dress sexy. I'm not saying you should start dressing like a mother, even if you're a mother, you don't have to dress like a mother. You don't have to wear baggy clothes all the time. Sometimes wear jeans, sometimes wear pants, sometimes wear things that will show your curves. You don't have to wear boxy clothes all the time. To my African sisters, because you're a mother doesn't mean you now have to start acting like a grandma, right? If you're still, there's still people who are still sexually active into their 70s. If you want a flourishing, happy, still sexual, emotionally connected relationship with your partner, find ways to dress sexy, to still show your waist, to still wear things. Sometimes you can show your legs. If you're not comfortable with it, you can wear tights. You know, wear things that will complement your feminine figure. You don't have to wear kaftans or boo-boos or everything boxy all the time. You can see how I'm dressed now. I have a skirt that is above the knee. This is why I want it's above the knee. I have a silky top on. It's a pink silky camisole, you know, and I have a sweater on top. So when I'm standing, I don't know if I stand, I'm not sure if you're going to see me, but you know, it's a short skirt, but it's still tasteful. It's a silky top, and this is how I'm dressed today, being at home. And because I flaunt my legs, I'm 51 years old, but I work hard for my body, so I like to show my legs. And I wear a lot of silky fabrics that are feminine and sultry. So you can see that my boobs are not hanging out. Everything isn't hanging out. And then I have my hair in a ponytail. Men do like long ponytails. Ponytails, as you all know, are quite sexy. Even though I have my locks, but they're still long locks. So, and then the last thing is the makeup. High quality men don't need you to look like Barbie dolls, okay? Your lashes don't have to be long and touching your forehead. You women that wear those ridiculously long lashes, I've said it in many videos, you're not going to attract high quality men. I'm sorry, there's nothing wrong with falsies. I wear them not on a regular basis at home, but even if I wore them on a regular basis at home, I would wear the ones that are more natural and just augment my lashes. But this lash thing is getting out of hand. Those long lashes that touch your forehead, you know, and then too heavy, unless you're doing a photo shoot, but don't even do a photo shoot with those spider lashes, no. But what I'm talking about is the heavier makeup. Yes, if you're doing a photo shoot or you're going on TV or something, absolutely. But just in your day-to-day life, you don't have to wear layers and layers of makeup and look like like somebody who's, you know, like a clown or something scary. Keep your makeup light. I'm not saying you shouldn't wear makeup. Wear makeup, okay? Sometimes, most of the time. Don't start saying you want to look natural. Yeah, well, that's fine. You look natural sometimes, but put yourself together as well and wear makeup to augment your natural beauty. So that is the physical. This is going to be a long video, and this is why I wanted to release it on Mother's Day, so that you guys will have time to watch it on this Sunday and you'll be able to take it all in and you can watch it later. But this is the first part. So this is the physical things that men love about women. Now we're going into the non-physical things. So hang in there. I'll be right back. Hi ladies or gents, because I think a few men, I think 2% of my viewers are actually men. So to the few men who watch my videos, hi, welcome back. This is a good time for you to now click that subscribe button, okay? If you haven't subscribed to my channel, you're missing out. Subscribe now, because I do have about 3 videos every week and they're all really powerful videos. So hit that subscribe button right now. So let's dive in. The non-physical attributes. I'm not going to elaborate too much on these, otherwise this video will be too long, but here we go, just listen in. The non-physical things that men love about women. The first thing is a supportive woman. Actually, before I go into that, let me give you this first important statement, okay? Everybody wants peace in their lives. Did you hear me? Write that down in your journal. Everybody wants peace in their lives, including men. Women want peace, men want peace. So if you know that, that will really help you. If you let that ring in your mind over and over as you're in the dating field, or if you're a married woman who's watching this, that will really change and transform your relationship, okay? Because sometimes we women are the cause of our own problems. Men want peace. So let's start. Number 1, the non-physical attributes that men love most about women. A woman who's supportive. Supportive mostly in his work, in his ambitious goals, right? If a man is maybe starting a new business or changing a job, or he has a project that he's really excited about, or some new, project goal that he's working on, He doesn't want his wife to be his biggest critic. He wants his wife or his girlfriend to be his biggest supporter. And if you have things to say about the work that he's doing, you can, you can criticize it in a loving way. And criticize is not even the word, but you should lift him up. Even you can encourage him by still giving him suggestions. Yes, but don't just Debbie Downer or Debbie down his projects. You think about it on the flip side. If you have an entrepreneurial goal or some ambitious thing you're working on, and your husband is the person saying, don't do it, it's terrible, it's rubbish, it's a bad idea, how would you feel? So women, a lot of you do this subconsciously and you don't know that it is bad. It is really destroying your relationship. Support your men. Support their work. Support their ambition. Obviously, if he's super, super ambitious to the point where you never see him and he's never home, that's another problem. Okay, that's a problem. So these are things you have to discuss during the dating time. About his ambition, about his work, find out his goals, find out what kind of person is he. Is he going to be traveling all the time for work and you'll never see him? Is he going to be coming home at 10 p.m.? Try to find out all of those while you're dating, so that if it's a man who is super ambitious and you're basically just going to be a single wife, even though you have a husband, then you probably shouldn't go into that relationship. But if you're already married and the guy just is never home, then you need to sit down and have a heart-to-heart, respectful conversation about it. Because if you're married and you never see your husband, are you really married? I don't think so. You're both deceiving yourself. That is a fake marriage, because you're married to air. You're married to the prospect of him being there and he's never there. But I'm talking about here where you both have a job, right? You both have things you're doing. It's a balanced partnership. Please support your husband's job. Support it. You can encourage him with polite suggestions, but don't just put down every goal that he has. Support is very, very important. High quality men also like women who are responsible for their own happiness. Okay? Yes, not all men are like this, but if it's a high quality good man, he wants you to be responsible for his happiness. He wants you to be emotionally intelligent. Not that he's not going to be there for you during your problems, but you can't be somebody who has a lot of problems that need to be solved. You don't want to be that woman that is, emotionally needy. You have to be responsible for your own balance and your own happiness. Not that you won't need your husband, you will, but do it with boundaries, right? You don't always have to, put your happiness on your husband. I'm so sorry, text keep coming in. You don't always have to put the responsibility for your own inner peace and your happiness on your husband's head. Be responsible for your own happiness. And how are you going to be responsible for your own happiness? By finding your purpose and living in your purpose every day. I'm not going to elaborate on this. Go and binge watch all my videos about purpose and all my relationship videos. You'll hear more about it there. But the way you're going to be responsible for your own happiness is you find your purpose and you live it every day. Number 2, men like women, high quality men like women who sometimes initiate sex, right? If you're, a high quality man doesn't want to be the one who's always going to come and, slap your butt or do all the sexual things. You should also have that playful sexual nature sometimes. Now, there's some women who are the ones who initiate all the time. That is a disordered relationship. If you find that you are the one initiating sex all the time, let me tell you what it means. And I know it's hard to hear. That man, your husband, your fiancé, it means that he's not physically or sexually attracted to you. I know it hurts to hear, but that is the truth. That man is getting somewhere else, okay? Because it's unnatural for a man who is sexually and physically attracted to you to not initiate sex. So this is, a balanced relationship, right? You don't want to be in the situation where you have gotten so stressed and so overwhelmed with your life. I'm raising kids, I'm working, I'm cleaning, I'm cooking. Nobody asked you to do everything. Delegate, 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 okay? If you're doing everything, you're not going to have any interest in sex. So you better start figuring out your schedule and talking to your husband. And if you're not yet married, find help somehow so that you can be able to initiate sex. But if you are the one initiating it all the time, that man isn't physically attracted to you. And men love their sex. So if he's not initiating it with you, he's getting it somewhere else. Bad news, but that's the truth, okay? But you should initiate sex sometimes as well. Be flirtatious, right? Be playful. And that's my next thing. High quality men like women who are playful. You know, you can't be serious all the time. Be playful, be funny, have a good sense of humor. Don't take everything seriously. Go to the park with him, run around, just burst into dancing or laughter sometimes. Be playful, okay, and be light-hearted, okay? Be light-hearted. They also like women who are optimistic. It's all part of the same being playful. Who are optimistic. You're not somebody who sees the worst in everyone, the worst in everything. Life is bad. This is bad. The pandemic is bad. Everything is bad, bad, bad. You know, nobody wants that. And remember, it goes to my first statement of everybody likes peace in their life. If you're a pessimist, you're going to attract low quality men, okay? High quality men like women who are playful and who are optimistic, who see the bright side and the fun side of life, and they're fun loving. They also like women who have a life. This is kind of tied into the part of purpose, right? You're responsible for your own happiness. You have your hobbies, you have your friends, you're fun loving, you have a purpose, you have a community you serve, you know, you're a coach, you're a helper, you're a writer, you're a blogger, you know, you're a YouTuber, you have all these things, you have a rich life. And out of all that richness of life, you still make time for him. It is the most attractive thing to men, okay? It really is. And then respect and peace, I put them together, okay? High quality good men like women who respect them. Again, this is not about, oh, I'm not going to do whatever he says. I'm not going to, you know, why should I respect him if he doesn't respect me? You're right. You're right. If a man doesn't respect you, how are you going to respect him? But I am talking about our role. This video is about what men like in women. So let's just listen to that. Okay, we're talking about what we can do. Respect your man, respect your husband, respect your boyfriend, respect your fiancé. If you feel that you can't respect the man you're with, you shouldn't be with him. And I'll give you an example. I came to this stage, the stage where I knew that I had to get a divorce was at the point that I knew that unfortunately I just could not respect my husband anymore. And once that respect was gone from my mind, I really knew that was confirmation for me that I needed to be out, because our marriage had deteriorated so much with all of his mom issues and everything issues that I just found that I wasn't respecting him anymore. So I left. So respect is a huge part of any relationship, guys. Men like to be respected, and respect is that thing that is more complex, and I think I'm going to do another video another time on respect, but it is mutual. It is mutual. If your husband doesn't respect you, you're not going to respect him. Respect doesn't mean control or overpowering. Okay, that's not what it means. Some men think that you must respect me. It says it in the Bible, you must respect me. If you don't act like a husband that should be respected, you don't deserve respect. So, but your own part, please respect your husband or your fiancé or your boyfriend. Don't call them names. Don't yell at them. Don't tell them they look horrible or they look a mess or whatever. If your relationship has deteriorated into that, you need help. You need counseling ASAP. Because once you lose the respect, everything is going to take a deep dive down, okay? Because once you disrespect, you're not going to have peace in that relationship anymore. Lack of respect means chaos in a relationship. You also have to be a good listener. And we women, we need this one. I've been there. I know sometimes my mouth is like blah, 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 blabbing. But high quality men love women that are good listeners. Let him finish what he's saying before you give. I'm laughing here because I know I've been there and I've learned a lesson or two. Let him finish what he's saying before you start cutting him off, cutting him off, cutting him off. Learn to chew your tongue. Learn to just keep a nice smile and listen and nod and be engaged with what he's saying. Please, high quality men like women who listen. It's not again about control. Okay, I'm the last person that will say that a man should control a woman. No, you know me. But there's also parts that we have to make sure that we're dealing with properly, right? And then communication. Yeah, there's two more. Communication is the second to the last one. High quality men like women who can communicate. You should be a good listener. You should also be somebody who can communicate her feelings. We women sometimes we're our own problems. We want men to be mind readers, okay? Instead of saying, oh yes, this is what I'd like. Could you please take the trash out? Or could you please clean up? Can you make the bed? I don't like the way you don't put the seats down, or I don't like the way you don't rinse the sink. Could you please do this? Could you please do that? We just start frowning and nagging and complaining. Oh, but you should know. How come you didn't know? But you should know. Men are very straightforward thinkers. They're not like us. They're very like logical and very straight to the point. So if you're telling a man to be reading your mind, he's not reading your mind. He's thinking about the sports he's going to watch. What you have in your mind is not what he has in your mind. He's thinking about when is football coming up or when are the guys coming over. Meanwhile, you are frowning around the house thinking he should know what you're thinking. It's like an example. You know, this morning on a Mother's Day morning, I'm actually shooting this video this morning that I'm going to post it. I decided I wanted to shoot it today. My husband asked me, he said, what do you want for breakfast on Mother's Day? I didn't say, but you know me, you've known me for several years. Don't you know what I like? I told him what I liked and he made it for me. So let's stop expecting our husbands or our men to be mind readers. Express yourself. Say what you need in a respectful, non-nagging way, okay? Non-nagging way. And then the last thing, huge. High quality men love feminine women, okay? They love feminine energy. They love feminine energy. They love some more feminine energy. Those of you women out there who have too much masculine energy, you cannot find a good man. Let me just tell you that, okay? You cannot find a good man. I think I've said this in other videos, and it's usually those of you women who've been single moms for a long time. You've been so used to providing, to working, to hustling, to grinding. I'm a single mom, I can do it all, I can do it all. And then you take all of that do masculine energy into a relationship, it's going to fall flat. Of course, yes, low quality men like masculine women. Yeah, because, you know, they want you to even take care of them. They want you to wash their clothes and do this and do that, or cook food for them 10 times a day, or, you know, do, or they don't care. But you have to sit in your femininity. I'm not saying you should lose who you are, but go and read about masculine and feminine traits. I believe it's in one video that I did recently that I talked about labattraction.com. You know, masculine energy will also make you sick. You know, so much stress, go, getting angry, yelling, shouting. You can't tell me this. Who should you say? Look, I've been there, done that. You know, in my 20s, 30s, it doesn't work. Just calm down, sit in your feminine energy. Everybody wants peace in their relationship. What's the point of marriage or being together with somebody if you're not going to have peace? Then you might as well be single, right? Nobody gets married to have chaos and turbulence and stress in their marriage. No, so this is why I started this video with everybody wants peace. Write that in your journal. Anything that you're doing that is causing chaos or turbulence or stress or misunderstanding in your marriage is going to drive a wedge between you and your husband or between you and your man, honestly. So think about peace. That doesn't mean you should lose your sense of self. That doesn't mean you shouldn't have boundaries. That doesn't mean you should let this man mistreat you. But if you do all of these things together, you'll stop attracting low quality men, and you'll stop mishandling your good relationships, because some of you have attracted high quality men, but because you don't know what to do, you start gaining weight, you let yourself go, you don't take care of yourself. Some of you want to now be bald or you want to have all the short hair, which is fine. I don't want to criticize anybody, but I'm just telling you what men like. Obviously, if you tell your husband that you want to cut your hair, he's not going to tell you don't cut it, because he knows you're going to pounce on him and say, how dare you? Why should you say? But from a woman to a woman, I'm telling you what men like. So I can assure you that if you have short hair today and you start wearing weaves or you start wearing some long hair, you will see the difference in your man. So I hope this video helps. I know it's been a long one. Go back to the beginning and watch it. I'm just telling you from my experience, from research, from talking to men, the physical and the non-physical attributes that they love in women. If you start to apply all these things, you'll see your relationships change. You'll see them get better. A lot of marriages don't even need counseling, honestly. For me, the problem in my marriage wasn't me and my ex. It was his mother, and that's why I gave up. I'm like, this is a battle I can't fight. It's one thing focusing on your husband, right? Doing everything you can, but then you have this external force who is controlling your husband, and you feel like there's no way you can win this battle. That was my problem. You've heard it over and over, but I've talked about that in some other videos. So I hope this helped. The lady who asked, I hope this helped you know the physical and the non-physical things that high quality men love about women. So if you loved it, please comment below. Please like the video. Please share it with all your friends that will love it. Share my channel with them. Ask them to subscribe, and I hope you'll subscribe today as well. And if you need a coach, go straight to my website, driyabo.com, and sign up for my business or lifestyle or public speaking or dating coaching, okay? I'd love to help you. Take care. See you on the next video. Bye-bye. God bless. Love you all. Bye.